Hello? I'm here. Hi! Hello. I feel like I'm closer to the camera more than before. But that means you get to observe my eyes better, right? Don't look at my big giant breasts, please. Nasty. But hi, everybody. I'm not trying to... Okay, fuck. I'm trying to scroll up on the damn other thing. I wanted to say thank you so much for the sub, Malphus. And I got a follow during the starting soon screen, so thank you very much for the follow. How are you guys doing? I thought today was Wednesday. I even remember, like, last night, I'm like, oh, right, I forgot to read the new Chainsaw Man in 5 seconds, so I looked for it, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's on another hiatus, it's another break. And then today, I don't remember, I was getting confused, and I asked Mina for some reason, and Mina's like, yeah, it's Tuesday. How the fuck is it Tuesday? How is it not Wednesday? I don't understand. Wait. Okay, no, I am supposed to collab with Robin, because I'm trying to think, because I tried to cancel again, and then I'm like, wait, never mind, Robin, we can do it, and then I'm like, wait, do we do it Wednesday or Tuesday? It's Tuesday. We're doing it Tuesday. We should be good, I think. I posted a schedule. I don't know, I think it's okay. PumpkinSynth is known for her massive booba. Funny enough, between Nanessa and Synth, the character that has the art with the biggest size booba is Nanessa of all characters. I don't know why, but it is something that the people want. Does my design just look like big breasts would suit her? I guess big breasts show fertility, dominance, strength. I thought I looked perfectly fine with the small breasts. I don't know. I thought that was like better. Pumpkin is known for her massive synths. Indeed. You Augmented, you wouldn't believe the abuse that I suffered before the stream. I got messaged on fucking Steam DMs inviting me to play Helldivers 2. You'll never guess who sent it. How could anybody do something so cruel to me? Nasty and horrible. He's a fucked up guy. Must be his environment. I don't know. We need to move him somewhere gentle. I don't know, but we have to fix him. It's our friend Val, for anybody who doesn't know. Is he doing that to be an asshole, or does he not remember that you hate Dale and Dawson? We have some friends in our group that don't like the, what are they called? Social deduction games. No more Monster Hunter Wilds? Honestly, I kind of was thinking of that game recently and how I haven't really gotten back to it, but it's because I've been balancing a bunch of stuff lately for past few months. And whenever I started focusing on hosting the Quake 1 and 2 death matches, Monster Hunter kind of got backburnered a bit. I don't quite know when I'm going to get around to playing it again, because we've also been watching shows a bit more with Dexter and Breaking Bad. So we'll get to it eventually, which is good. It's good to take a break from those kind of games. Got Giga bored of Wilds pretty quick. I'm kind of like that when it comes to multiplayer games, or games can have, I mean, you can play it single player if you want, kind of, but games that are meant to be multiplayer, I usually need breaks from them pretty quickly, because I just don't prefer multiplayer experiences. But it's still good, but I don't know, I just need a break. I'm a mid-size fan. Mid-size is good. I like small, mid-size, and large. I like all sizes. I have a friend like that. Dude swears social deduction games are solved games. In what sense? I know that my friends basically say they don't like the social deduction games because they don't enjoy lying to their friends. Like, they don't find it to be fun. Which I respect that. I think it's hilarious to lie to your friends, though, in those situations. But I also have only one play style that I can do, because I'm not really good at lying exactly, and I'm not really good at coming up with fake alibis. So the only way I play those games is I just act like a sociopath and hope people don't catch me on my bluff. I just say, yeah, I'm a psychopath, by the way. I'm the sus. You're gonna have to eject me into space to protect you all. And weirdly enough, if you do that, they usually ignore you. Sometimes they'll be like, oh wait, we gotta get rid of Pumpkin, she's dangerous. And it's like, no, I'm actually innocent this time. If you play with the same group of friends, the meta gets figured out though. Yeah, like, depending on how much you hang out with a person or how well you just feel like you know them, it's too easy to identify fibbing, I feel. Like if Mina tries to lie, I'll figure it out pretty quick. Yeah, so. He could tell who the killer is in Clue on turn 1. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of... How? Pumpkin gaslighting everyone. Gaslighting everyone into thinking that I'm dangerous, but I'm really gentle and sweet, and I didn't go in the vent. Not this time. Wilds filter me with the forced walk-in story sections and story missions. Yeah, I kind of had this freak out moment with Monster Hunter Wilds a few times where I just couldn't believe what I was playing. It is as bad as people say. But I kept going and kept going, and don't worry, the game gets good after 10 hours, and it does. It does. And then you get more content, which then makes you go on rails again. I knew they would do that. I knew for any DLC that they would add to it, that it would have more of that problem, because they want to force that story down your throat. But there was a part of me that was hoping that maybe they would get the hint and not do that as much. It is what it is. Burned you out because of that. It's frustrating, and I hope that they don't make that mistake again. But I thought, well, I know that there's other people that are like me that complain about these kind of things, forced walk-in segments, scripted storytelling bullshit. But maybe, is this the biggest outcry incident? Pushing back against that, maybe? Maybe this is the big moment where the industry will finally get it? Like, is there some hope, or has it been complained about noticeably and the industry just chose to ignore it? It's like, I feel like we just need a big catastrophic event of like unanimous agreeance about hating a thing that video games do to get it through their heads and make them stop doing it. So I'll just hope. Because I don't think we could say Monster Hunter Wilds. It's already kind of cemented that this is the style that it needs to do it. It has to be consistent, I guess, so it's going to keep adding content that does more story, stupid shit. But I hope that they don't do that in the future. I mean, and don't get me wrong, you can have story in your game. It's a matter of how you present it. The first hour or two of gameplay is what's supposed to hook me. Why should I bother waiting 10 hours before I have fun? Yeah, like, I don't like that sentiment. When like MMOs, some people say, like, oh, don't worry, it gets fun when you get to level 30. Okay, how long does it take to get to level 30? Oh, like, 25 hours. It's like, Thought it was a thing from last gen. Haven't seen it too much, so I was surprised when WoWs did it so heavily. So has it been waiting out? I mean, what's it called? Modern Resident Evil kind of does it still. So it does still feel like it's lingering around. The only MMOs I've enjoyed are ones that actually feel fun in very early games, such as Final Fantasy X1. I thought that was the one that Mina, don't you dislike that game because it's boring until later? But I guess, like, just different opinions. Maybe you enjoyed it more? But I think Mina's just not into MMOs anymore. And I get that. It's not for everyone. The only MMO that I really ever played a decent amount of was Lord of the Rings Online. I really liked it. From the very beginning, I thought it was fun. I don't know if I could go back and play it now because it feels like it would require a lot of my time to get anywhere in it. And I probably would have gotten more hours in it back in the day if I had more friends to play with, but I just didn't have anybody who was playing it. But I liked it. I think I had one of them instruments. play it and then heals. Like was it a bard? You're a bard or something? I liked that. I remember getting to like a spider den or something like that. I remember it would keep like kind of flaunting like, oh, look at this, you can get this if you pay for it, something like that. It's a long time ago, really long time ago actually. I played it like after it became free. So, 15 years ago, something like that. God, that's a long time, man. Hi, NOK. Used to play World of Warcraft a lot. Not sure if I would enjoy it now. Mina loved World of Warcraft, but I think when you're younger, it's easier to get into that genre because you have more free time. I don't know. MMOs are boring if you play alone. It was kind of fun, even being alone, but yeah, if I don't have friends to kind of keep pushing me to play the multiplayer games, I'm gonna end up going back to my default of single player games. Like, I want to play Mario Sunshine or something. Not really an MMO. I also, actually, I played a little bit of another one. I don't think I liked it as much as Lord of the Rings Online. It was DC Universe Online, DC Online. I played it on the PS3. I enjoyed, like, running through town. I enjoyed, like, customizing a character and everything. I had a friend that I would play with sometimes, but it couldn't keep my interest. And this would have been some years after I had played a bit of Lord of the Rings Online. So I think that was like an early sign that maybe the genre's not for me. I'm surprised it even ran on PS3. But it was a big download though. Holy shit, it took up so much space. I was never into RPGs in general. I never played any MMO. I don't think I've played many RPGs myself either, but I do like them. They're just like lengthier. Hello, Echo. Or do I Echo? I say Echo. But I wanted to go ahead and plug my birthday again. June 4th, next Wednesday. I'm going to be debuting a new costume for Nanessa. It's going to be my nurse costume. And we're going to be playing Duke Nukem 3D. Beep, beep. What is that? I got a message. Let's see. It's going to, yeah, Duke Nukem 3D. Next Wednesday, June 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to also get my favorite food, so I'll be in a very good mood. Uh-oh. That means I got to leave work early if I'm able to. Because I already set the schedule technically. But I gotta find a window when I can actually get my food. Maybe I can get it as soon as I wake up. It's so worth it, you guys. I keep trying to convince people to eat fruit sushi, but I know literally the vast majority of people that will try it will just think it's okay. Can I find anybody who will obsess over it like me? Why don't you lie to me and pretend? Frushi. Fruit sushi sounds cuter, but it does get called frushi sometimes. It's not supposed to be sushi. So you're saying that you would rather eat fish than like a nice dessert, right? Actually, speaking of dessert, nope, never mind. I was gonna ramble on about the coconut shrimp. That's good. That's a dessert too. Mango, oh my god. Mango sticky rice is very good. Very different though because of the texture. It's like slathered in condensed milk, so it's very creamy. But I feel like I just like fruit sushi more because it's more mild tasting than mango sticky rice. No, don't be greedy. I was thinking like maybe for my birthday I'll get the fruit sushi and I'll get the mango sticky rice. I'm like, Jesus Christ, control yourself. Control thyself. Then I actually look forward most of all is curry though. I like curry. If I could have only one food type, including like only one food type. One. Curry. Even if I had to sacrifice every dessert in the world, I would choose curry over it. Nanessa with braces win. Honestly, I kinda am considering it. I was thinking that green braces could be cool, but it might look like food or something. Red braces could be neat, but it wouldn't match with all of my outfits. I'm not sure. But no, if I just get silver braces, then there's no problems. I might make a mental note to my mama. Ignore this. Hold on. I'll have to write up a document. And then I'll have to choose which costumes will have the braces, because I don't want to, like, do too much work and have it on too many things. Get green rubber bands? Yeah! But I always like it when, I prefer it when the little square, it has the color. I could do experiments, but I think metal would look better. Or like the, metal braces, where it's just all gray. I think that would look nicer. Speaking of, I just got finished, submitting a form thing to my bank and to my dentist to kind of like get that bleeding started. So I'm gonna start paying for the braces soon. They're gonna put them on July, like early July. I wasn't planning on calling them until the end of June, if I'm being real, but they ended up calling me, which I'm glad. I don't know if they're being like shark-like, where they're like, oh yeah, we hooked one, we're gonna get some money from this girl, but I do think I actually need the braces in the long run. If I was really convinced that they're just trying to like only bleed me for money, I probably wouldn't do it, but I do think that this is for my own good. For like whenever I'm older and my teeth are like older, I just don't want to deal with any more complications. I'm so over it. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they ended up calling me and hitting me up, and I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, I guess we'll just schedule it now. And they tried to do for the end of June, and there was some schedule conflicts, so now July. But I'm glad, because that means I can enjoy my birthday, eat whatever the hell I want, and not have to worry about anything or any complications like that. But I'll let you guys know how the braces end up turning out. What I suspect is that it's gonna hurt and I'll be annoyed, and maybe it'll cut my gums. I'm a little bit worried about that, but we'll see. They said that they have to do some kind of special bands because I think it's a crown where they did a root canal. So I don't really know what any of that means, but whatever. I don't understand dental stuff like that. Hello, Zane. Synth, your synth? It's meant to be a Fallout reference. I actually need to play Fallout. You know what? Thank you for reminding me. Me and Mina are supposed to collab Fallout at some point. Fallout 1 specifically. It would be my first time playing. I mean, it's gonna like supervise me like they did whenever I played Diablo for the first time. I fucking love Diablo. But I'm good. How are you doing? Hold on, let me get this. Let me see. Oh yeah, my birthday. If you miss it, no consequences, it's okay. But I wanted to show, because I forgot to do it last night. Hold on, where is it? Art? I got another illustration gift from Gloomy, and I wanted to show it. I sometimes get bad about remembering that kind of thing. There's another art that I want to show, but it kind of involves undressing, so I don't think I can actually show it on stream. Gloomy drew this. I'm gonna try to link them properly, because I know like 3 Gloomies. So there's that Gloomy. And then, let me see if I got anything recent. Oh, I actually forgot to... Oh my god, I'm so fucking bad about showing stuff, dude. So I got this illustration. And look, I'm even in the costume that it's depicted. How did I not remember to show this? I'm so bad at managing things. But this was commissioned as a gift for me. Mog got it for me. And let me go ahead and pull up the artist credits. Hi, Eds. But I think it's so cool having the more like reptilian kind of features. They designed the tail for me. If you look closely, you can see that it has the eye pattern on it, which I think is awesome. And then it was their idea to put the, you know, the gloves that I'm kind of wearing that have the open holes. They have that on the tail, and it looks so cool. Hi, Third. Hello. It was my idea, though, to, so Mog wanted to have, like, a dinosaur kind of mouth, but what I also, suggested is I wanted, you know, not Mortal Kombat 9 Melina, but the later Melina, where she has a normal mouth, and then she just has teeth in her cheeks. I said that would be cool, so I wanted that. But let me pull up the, credits really quick. It is very hard for me to keep up with all the credits, because I don't write them down anymore. I started getting overwhelmed, but here's the artist that did that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it because it's a lot of art that I would have to address, and I've mentioned it before. It's gonna be an entire day of work, but going through every single art and changing the title of every art, like the file name. I want to change the file name. Oh, thank you for the follow. I want to change the file name to the name of the artist so I can keep track. I just don't know when to get started. It won't be too hard technically to find every name because anytime I get an art, like if I get a scab or if I get a gift, I usually drop a link in my Discord in the Pumpkin art channel or in Dollhouse in the Dollhouse art channel. So technically it's easy for me to find the Twitter sources for everything.
Names of friends.
Thank you for the follow. But there's some sources that are a little bit tricky, things that things that weren't posted on Twitter or are deleted now that I'll have trouble crediting. It makes me a little bit nervous thinking about it, but I'll do it eventually, I promise. But thank you so much, Mog. It looks so cool. And then this was drawn by Mega Manuel. Let me try and get his Twitter really quick. His art always goes hard. I really like that he's able to have such intense expressions, because for me, I usually am bad about having expressions or much emotion in my art. Usually it's like a very vacant blink stare when I do art, so I think that this is so cool. And they did the pink blood. I love the pink blood, but this was because me and Abigail were collabing his first playthrough of Resident Evil 1, so it's a reference to that, and that's since schoolboy costumes, so it's super cool. Oh, have a good night, Zane. Shows up, follows, calls her a fool, leaves. Yeah. Are we gonna get hate rated again today? For anybody who wasn't there, I was just getting follows and they weren't saying anything, but they don't seem that saucy to me. So, also, don't think I ever showed. Oh my god. Did I ever show this? I did, right? Or did I not? Also, yeah, Dino Girl, like, this costume that I'm wearing right now, it's not, like, clearly dinosaur, because I don't have any dinosaur features on my face, but I have a little raptor chain, like between my, like, bra, like, shirt thing. I got dinosaur teeth on the ear, and then I got Hanen dinosaur. So it's kind of, like, subtly dinosaur. Well, like, hate raids, they happen to anyone. Anyone with a pulse. Hell, sometimes you could be dead and still get them. But I commissioned Busujima BB to draw this, so let me go ahead and drop her credits too. Look at that. And then let me check. I'm trying to catch up with everything that I might have not been, like, showing too often. Did I know I showed this. What about this? It's Synth. They've drawn me a few times. I do not remember their exact handle though. I'm gonna cry. Hold on, I can find them. I'm better at, like, recognizing people through user pictures. RE7 was one of the scariest games I've ever played. I thought it was kind of decent, but I personally wasn't scared. But I've heard a lot of people disagree and say that they thought it was really scary. And that's why Resident Evil 8 is not as scary, because people were just too afraid. Here we go. Here is their Twitter, Saya. Let me see, while I'm on Saya, let me see if I can find, I'm pretty sure they drew something else for me kind of recently, or I might be mixing them up with somebody else. Are they might be the one that drew this? I'm not sure. I'd have to dig and find out. My apologies for my clumsy organization. Did I show you this? Gurin drew this. I think I did show you this. Also, Gloomy drew this as well. Big. RE7 wasn't really scary, it just had its moments. What kind of stuff scared you? I'll say that, like, it was very intense having Jack on my ass. Like, whenever he was after me, I was, like, tensed up, and it was a nice feeling, actually. Why a raptor for Nanessa and a crocodile for Synth? No particular reason, although, hold on. I haven't shown this costume in a bit. I think I use it the least, almost. So technically, I do have a crocodile for him. It's kind of the same, but I have a little crocodile chain instead. And I have like a upper shirt kind of thing going on, and the eye patch. And, oh wait, I'm supposed to wear my jacket with this one. This costume, I wear the jacket. So originally the reptile thing was only a Nanessa thing because, I don't know, I wanted to differentiate the characters and have Nanessa be into reptiles. But I changed the lore a little bit and decided that the reason why Nanessa likes reptiles, like dinosaurs, gators, crocodiles, etc., is because of Synth. That goes into the whole lore thing that Nanessa is like a clone of Synth, sort of like a weird distorted clone. And that's why they have lots of similarities, but Nanessa has some differences. But I don't want to bore you with that, but this is my little crocodile chain. RE7 has some surprises that caught me off guard. Oh, thank you for the follow. RE7 has some surprises that caught me off guard. Didn't make me shit my pants scared. Oh, okay, so kind of like you got startled. RE7 would have been scary without Eveline. Creepy kids just don't scare me for whatever reason. I don't know why they keep trying to push, like, children being scary. Like, is it written by people who don't have kids or something? Like, yeah, I'm scared to hold a baby. I'm afraid I'll drop it. Like, that kind of deal? Or is it, like, rooted in, like, maybe the fear of, like, what if your kid tries to kill you? Because, like, that's happened in real life, technically. Maybe like that, but that's not exactly like a thing that's happened a ton. It's not like an epidemic of like kids killing their parents with pitchforks. But let me get back to what I was on about. See, anything else that I may be forgetting? I have some skebs, but I'm not going to be showing them for a bit. There's one art that Summertime drew me, but it might be a little bit too risque to pull up on here. I'm not quite certain. So to err on the side of caution, I probably will just leave it hidden. Also, did I show this? Gloomy also drew it. I really like their pencil work. So cool. Do I have anything else to talk about, though? I don't... Oh! Okay, so maybe it's like fate or something, right? Where I don't check Ami very often anymore because I'm not trying to look for temptation of things to buy. I'm trying to really wean out of figure collecting because I'm just past that. I prefer focusing on VTubing stuff, like VTubing assets, costumes, etc. But I'm like, well, I got woken up by a phone call. Ooh, I guess I'm kind of awake now. What do I want to do on my phone while I'm in bed? So I decided I'll just check out Ami. And it's like fate. Like, of all the days to check, something that went up for pre-order very much appeals to my specific taste. I thought I saved photos of it, but I guess not. But you guys got to check this out. I wasn't sure what this company was because I've never heard of it. I wasn't sure if it was like Chinese company or what, but it has something to do with Ashley Wood, who I believe is a comic artist that did the Silent Hill comics and the Metal Gear Solid comics, which people don't tend to compliment those comics, but the art looks cool. Let me see if I can find. I saved the photo. Oh, here it is. Check this out. Look at this. It's a 1/6 scale, so I think it'll be kind of bigger than your average figure. Usually they're 1/8 scale, kind of. I think that she might be as tall as my Virgil statue or figure, kind of. It's also opposable. One downside, though, is these are the promotion pictures, so they're not going to show what the support stand is going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be a metal rod. I don't know if it's going to be plastic. I don't know how gaudy it'll all look. But literally made for me. I do wish the outfit was a little bit, I don't know, more flashy, but there's also an appeal in the kind of casualness of it too. Like, I was thinking it earlier, oh, what if she had like goth pants? What if they were black instead? But then I thought, well, actually it's kind of balanced this way. It's having a balance of light colors and then really dark colors and then the white. I feel like it's fine as it is. Also like that the teeth are kind of like darker. Is that like a normal thing, or did they intentionally make it darker? And then it has a really cool like monster kind of tail. Mog kind of compared it to a xenomorph. It's so cool. And then they got like the rib cage kind of shirt. I guess it'll be a metallic metal kind of material, or like a fake metal. But man, it is such a cool design. Is she holding like a skeleton pistol? I never actually looked at that too hard. But also green hair, which is my favorite thing. Let me see if I can pull up more photos for you guys. Ami. But I give in to temptation for this. It's just too much in my interest. And then I got excited because it's like, oh, this is a line, isn't it? There's other dinosaur girls. So I looked them up and they're okay, but it's like herbivore dinosaurs. Like, I don't want a triceratops. I don't care about those. I only want like carnivores. I'll get more photos. I'm gonna put it right here. And then you could take off the headpiece if you want. I thought this was real hair at first, or not real hair, but synthetic hair, but I think it's just a mold. Like, let's look closer at it. Yeah, that's just a mold. It looks cool, very, very stylized figure going on. But wearing real clothes, I have mixed feelings about real clothing on figures, but it's still like really cool, especially for original characters like this. The shoes are kind of neat too. It's like, that is just so awesome. I remember like a long time ago, I had this like headcanon universe that I thought was super cool, where it was like a bunch of characters. It would be like this cyberpunk, or not cyberpunk, cybergoth universe, apocalypse, etc. And everybody would be really fashionable, but their heads would be animal skeleton heads. So there would be like, you know, like a girl and her head would be like a fox skeleton head, and so on and so on. I told my dad and he's like, that's disturbing, kind of creepy. And I'm like, oh, I mean, yeah. He was kind of saying it as a critique, and I'm just desensitized. It literally sounds like the most basic bitch idea to me. Like somebody, what if their head was a skeleton? It's like, it's just so child's play. So, but my dad's a super normie, so he doesn't get it. But that was a long time ago. Maybe he would vibe with the idea now. Now, I hope that the promo pics don't lie. I hope it actually looks cool in person. Hold on, getting more photos. Look at, oh, it's so cool. I hate these like menus that want to slide away. Oh, cool. This shows the back jacket view. Hold on, let me see if I can get more. Oh, right. There's a like a salamander kind of thing in a kigurumi. This. Super fucking cool. Man, maybe I should ask for a skeleton tail instead of like a normal raptor tail for Nanessa's raptor costume, or the military raptor costume. But that would be kind of like a bitch to rig, huh? But look at how cute. But that's mainly the only thing that I kind of had a story time kind of section for, because I just thought it was so cool. Very, very particular to my interests. Oh, speaking of, looks like Soul Eater is actually getting some merch. I'm not gonna hop on it because I don't want to. I'm not that desperate. Not for Soul Eater. I mean, I do like it a lot, but I'm not desperate for plushes for it. But they're doing like plushes of a majority of the main cast, like the mascot characters: Stein, Maka, Blackstar, Soul, and Death the Kid. But I'm hopeful because maybe we'll get like a nice statue for him. Absolutely, certain characters, especially ones that have never gotten any real good merch before, certain characters are mandatory buys. Even though I'm retired from figure collecting officially, if a Death the Kid thing gets announced, I will get it. Like, I hope Mega House or does something. I really do, because he's such a cool character. He has such a great design. I really want to own him. I want to have him placed on my shelf and look beautiful. But we'll just keep hoping. Just sucks how long it's taken. But figure collecting wasn't as big of a thing as it is now back when Soul Eater was still airing. But anyway, it is now time to resume Resident Evil Village / Resident Evil 8. For anybody who didn't make it for last night's stream, because I did end up popping on again last night, we finished the doll section and we finished the fish section. Really, really made me realize how short they are. I knew they were short, but they are lightning fast. They're just lightning fast, and it's a problem. It is a problem to me. Now that's left is kind of going to Heisenberg, which is, first we have to go through werewolf stuff, which is a little bit challenging because werewolf enemies are the hardest to deal with in the game. I think I finished looking around the main town, killing all the animals, getting their meat, getting majority of the gems, so whenever I start, I'm not going to be like meandering around town, attacking chickens again. I'm pretty much going straight to combat soon, so let's go ahead and get... Actually, my controller's right here. Also, third, I don't think I said hi. I wanted to say hi, and then I got distracted. But hello, third. Hold on, oh, it is on. Okay. I thought that the PS4 wasn't activated when my button was pressing into it. Are you guys ready? I guess I'll be in my dinosaur or my crocodile costume. I also forgot to say that I'm doing 2 streams today, so how much time do we have left? Fuck. Alright, I have 2 hours of playing Resident Evil Village, and then I'm going to be doing a collab with Win Robin. We're going to be playing Fear and Hunger. Unfortunately, I have to start things over because I don't have my save since I transferred my computer. I don't think there's cloud saving with Fear and Hunger, so I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to also have to remember to install the anti-nudity mod because I like to suppress nudity to be evil. Hold on, let me tell Robin. Don't let me forget to install that mod. Okay. Herbivores are pretty cool. Also, probably were more violent than we thought. Yeah, but it's all about the look. I don't want, like, stuff that looks gentle. I really like crocodiles and the reptiles that always look like they're smiling, but also look kind of scary, like they might want to kill you. I mean, I wouldn't say that Triceratops looks exactly friendly. They do look intense and everything, but it's just not the same. They don't have the right shape that I like. It's all about the head shape. Whoa. Here we go. Get some popcorn, get into the worst part of the game. Fuck you, bro. We just passed the worst part. The worst part is the doll and the fish. What do you mean by the worst part? Unless he means the Call of Duty part. It is tonally kind of like, ugh. But it's fun. At least. Mother Miranda being the true mastermind behind everything. Oh, wait. So one of the selling points in Face of the Games, Alcina Dimitrescu appears at the start of the game, and the player defeats her and her daughters. Mother Miranda being... Are you recapping the synopsis or something? Or that... The synopsis is that. The doll is not the best part, third. What is with you? Sometimes you have the most base takes, and other times I'm confused. How could you say the doll part is the worst? Are you afraid of having a child or something? Like, what... Out of curiosity, because I know people do like it, what do you get out of it upon replaying for the third time? Scary? How is it scary? I mean, I guess it has, like, okay atmosphere, but... It's so, like, short. It's like, here's a tiny little burst of atmosphere. Only when the baby's after you. Only when the baby's after you. Well, actually, I should be fair. Sometimes you're in that room with the doll on the table, and the lights will turn off, and they'll flicker, and there'll be some music. Like, a little bit of music, and then Mia, your wife, starts talking to you. It's like, I guess that's eerie, but they just don't do it enough. You know, modern Resident Evil, they just give you small doses of atmosphere instead of thinking that should be the norm. Like, here in this hub, we have this, like, cool music that's playing continuously. But, you know, it's Duke music, basically. Why can't it be ongoing throughout the whole game? And why can't it be louder? That bothers me. It's not scary to you, but it's scary to others. I guess so, but it's just so dull gameplay-wise. Like, why can't it be both? Why can't it be scary and also have interesting gameplay? Okay, so we are going basically right here. So, pardon me if I lock in a tiny bit. They sanitized RE8 because some found 7 to be too scary, and the doll part is the only horror in this. I know that, but that doesn't make it, like, good. Like... I feel like... How do I say this? I prefer Resident Evil to be survival horror in a horror game, but the horror part of this game, I don't think is that great. I feel like this game is kind of better when it's being an action game. The whole game should have been like 7. Yeah... I just feel like they shouldn't have, like, done the doll or fish segment at all. Or just adjusted them. I like the dollhouse strictly because I'm afraid of confronting women, which is sort of exciting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, this is the part that I kept remembering. So whenever I cross a certain line, I'm gonna start dealing with werewolves. Oh! Oh, man. It's the meep. We're gonna do the meep part. Where there's a fuckload of meat. Like, it's the ultimate dopamine hit. But, even though, quote, 7 is, you know, they say 7 is a scarier game, I didn't find 7 scary either. I thought it had its moments of, like, being, like, fun and good. But I think it's dull. Like, for example, the ship, it's a dark, boring ship that's really ugly. There's no lighting really in it. No music to get you through it. It's just boring. I would say RH2 Remake feels the same, too, atmospherically. Do the werewolves not come out until I'm done with the meat guy? So, hi, Calty. I'm doing good. How are you? We're just getting started with Village. I don't have a ton of time to play Village before I'm going to be switching games. Fear and Hunger is hard. So, in a way, I don't look forward to it because that's when my skill issue shows. But also, it's a troll game. Fear and Hunger is like... You stepped on the rusty nail. Like, wait, what? That's a mechanic? What? Okay. I don't think we can even go in from this way. This is where we come out. Oh, we can. Okay. So I used up all my magnum ammo on, the grave guard guy. Do I have the ability to make magnum ammo? Explosive rounds. I might be okay. Alright, headshot that time. Alright, let's... Sure, why not? Damn it. Sometimes the mosquito women come out. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh! Guess I underestimated his range. Oh, I don't have any health items. I never seem to. It's like they never give me health items unless I'm fucking crafting it. Okay. I need to also utilize these free barrels because they're not going to serve much purpose soon. How much damage does this even do? Do I want to do this again? Or do I want to just keep... Shit, what would be stronger? Oh, wait. Oh, thank goodness that doesn't go that far. Okay, I'm gonna do both, actually. Whoa. Did I actually get him? Damn it, nope. My flick shot-in's not working. So he summoned in mosquitoes. These your girlfriends, bro? Is he dead? Oh.
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. That's it, huh? That shit used to be hard. It's like literally prefer to do this rather than like aim. Most annoying enemy in the world. Oh, I fell. Okay. Oh my god. Well, I don't have any more ammo for that. I don't want to waste shotgun shells on them. Bro, fucking Jesus Christ! I actually still got it? I thought this bitch sidestepped me. Fucking die! Hi, Machina. Hello. How are you? I wonder if the last time I fought him, maybe I wasn't upgrading my stuff properly, or maybe I just was using different weapons. Because I remember one time I did this, I felt like I was running around in circles forever. Uh-oh, I just realized I'm not going to have room. Pistol reload animation in this game is so cool. Oh, for which gun? Or just in general? Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough room. I need to go to the merchant and upgrade. I should have done that before, but I assumed that I would have done that and then saved after. Alright, unfortunately, when we go back out here, we might have to fight, guys. Nope. Did I enjoy replaying the baby house? Not really. At least it's short. But I was having trouble remembering certain things because it's been a while. Like where is this? Where does this thing go? And another issue is was that chicken? I was struggling doing the music box puzzle because for some reason I just didn't remember like which scratches go where. Like I remembered the logic, but I kept doing it wrong. I felt gaslit. I was going crazy. Okay, not this way. It's this way. It's also here. I'll remember to look at the red chimney. Wait, no, I'm still wrong. Where is the fucking Duke? Here we go. Oh shit, I forgot to get rid of the ghosts. I'm sorry, fellas. We have to get rid of them. For gaming hours. Unless I make those, like, smaller, because I know you can resize them, but they distracting enough.
As you wish.
Okay, really? We can't upgrade our suitcase yet? Okay.
Pay me no mind.
Well, I'd try to, sir. You just keep talking, though.
As always, a trustworthy, fair exchange.
Wind Garden. It's like, I want this. I need more fish to do this upgrade. Okay, Quiet Duke. There's not storage in this game, I don't think. No. Why am I so pack-ratted? Just holding on to this meat, like... Why am I pack-ratted? Do I have a storage?
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
No, I don't think so. Okay,
Have a wonderful adventure.
Stop talking in my ear! It's creeping me out! Is that 3 blocks? Oh no, it's 2. Okay. Because I know I'm gonna get some big meat soon, so I want to have like a spot open like kind of here. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. How about this? Oh! Do I have a bunch of like resources? No, I don't. I don't see any. Like scrap metal and stuff. Like that's mine. Handgun ammo, pipe, meep. Lockpick. What the fuck is crowding on my shit so much? Alright. Oh, wait, let me save. Pipe. Bomb. Did you... No. I'm getting the meat soon, but I wanted to go here to upgrade my inventory because I was worried I wouldn't have enough space for them. But if I recall, mostly you get a bunch of tiny meats and then one big meat. I could also, I guess I could have done this to begin with. I could have run back and forth, collected as much meat as I could, and then went back. No inventory upgrade run? It's a valid run. Some people do that. Can I go this way now? That I, like, defeated him? Okay, nope. That's okay. We plan to do this anyway. I just want more games with snow in general. One of the next game, well, I have it planned. Let me see. What did I plan? I wrote it in my panels. I wanted to play the Thing game sometime this year. Okay, I had planned to do it this December, it seems. But I'll be playing the true original, not the Night Dive remaster of it. I'll play the Night Dive remaster after I, like, finish the original. Because I've always been meaning to do so. I've had it on PS2 for, like, I swear to God, 15 years. I've just never made time to, like, fully commit. But what I played was, like, cool. So you can skip this, you could skip the boss fight with the guy if you want, but they make it hard by doing this, which I think is cool. I like that you have multiple things you can do. Shit, it is multiple big meeps. Fuck, I thought it was only one. I hope I have the room. Am I overestimating how... They stack. I didn't remember that they stack. But look at how good that feels. Fuck, I love meat. One of the coolest things is Hitman contracts having like a sex BDSM club in a like meat factory. July 8th. Today's the day the Jolly Merchant stops by. He always gives me old newspapers. I know Miranda forbids them, but news of the outside world is always so fascinating. There was one thing that piqued my interest in the last one. It was an article about some medicine company. I don't remember the name, but their emblem looked familiar. What was that umbrella? It was the same symbol on the giant's chalice. I'm pretty sure I saw the same one painted on the walls in the cave too. That radiating umbrella image really stands out. Umbrella image doesn't... Whatever. Just in case they didn't figure it out. What's some outsider company emblem doing here? Come on, gamer. Weren't you wondering? Remember? Yeah, it looks like Umbrella, you know, from Resident Evil. I wonder if it had anything to do with that man that stayed here all those years ago. Nah, I'm overthinking it. What man? Well, I know what man, but... Beep, beep, beep. Alright. What is a man... A miserable pile of secrets, I think is how it goes. What about a happy pile? No stealthing in this game! No stealth! Yeah! Normally I lure these guys and take care of them with these. But, I mean, he didn't notice me, so I couldn't help it. I ended up just sniping instead. So anything else I want to still do here? Oh, I left something. Probably ammunition of some sorts. Let me check again. Because I did like a quick pass of the boss arena looking for stuff. Also gotta remember that it could be like sparkly gems. What did I not pick up? So they give me a bunch of ammo if I need it for the boss. Oh, here we go. Was that it? Nope. Still more. Glad I checked. Here.
A senior moment, perhaps.
You're a senior. You're a fucking senior. Any sparkles? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. Hiding in plain sight. Okay. So I think it's quicker to just go this way, yeah? Yeah, the factory, I feel like, is the second biggest highlight of this game after Demetrius Castle. If Heisenberg's factory was as long... not that Demetrius section is particularly long, but if it was, like, closer in length to it, it would be better. But it's still on the simple end, just like Demetrius. Even though Demetrius Castle is the best part, it's still simplified Resident Evil. And it hurts, because if you like classic Resident Evil, you want classic Resident Evil. You don't want, like, classic Resident Evil greatest hits, or here's a little bit of classic Resident... No, you want, like, the full experience. Because that game style, game design, game philosophy, still works just fine. We've just tricked ourselves into thinking it doesn't. Okay. Actually, I am supposed to just go back here. Do I run into Duke before I commit to this path? I don't think so. Hold on. Maybe. Let me see. Is that supposed to be like jump scare? I got a little bit tense. Yeah, I don't think the Duke... Yeah, this is like a segment. with werewolves, and it's kind of like on the harder end. I don't want to just like run back immediately. Let me kill a few things and then I'll, you know, I'll go back. I remember this part feeling hard the first time I played it. And sometimes I would just run past it because the immediate section right after this area is harder. So I would just be in a rush to get back to that. So I would like skip this. Because if you run into the castle or whatever, castle doors, you don't have to do this. I don't think they even... I don't know if they're spawned yet or if I'm struggling to see them. Let me cheese this. Because the game lets me, so... Hi, King. Just gonna... Anyone else? Are they actually around? Oh, wait, wait. I can't make a... Oh. I thought it was like a wolf. Wait, it is. It's like I couldn't tell. I'm like, is it a rock? Wait. Why are they not... Why does it not care? Wait, sorry, hey. You're not supposed to actually come pick a fight? Alright. Did I actually finish this already? It's supposed to be way more, I think. Are we playing on easy? Like, what? Pretty sure we should be playing on normal. Yeah, I would never pick easy. I should be on normal. Good shit. Oh, wait, here we go. Now that's more like it. I tell you what. Bad game! Damn it, that didn't work out for me. I like when the sisters, the daughters, whenever they bite you. It's awesome. Still alive? What the? No, shit. I should have just, like, let it, like, do the auto heal. Granted, I don't like getting caught in the loop of, like, one hit and you go back into danger and then you have to back up, and it's a pretty tense moment. It's like, I'll just heal. I thought I saw yellow for a second. I'm like, you want me to... Alright, we got snipers. Yeah! Wait! I just want to get some stuff. I don't want them to get me. I don't know. I think they're programmed to miss a little bit. Because I think some games don't do that. And so dealing with like snipers or whatever can be frustrating. Not that these are exactly snipers, but I mean, they're basically snipers. Just, you know, ye olde kind. Okay. So before I commit, because that's a whole ass section in there, I'm gonna go back to the Duke, upgrade if I feel like it, and offload stuff. Do I have any more fish? I really would like some fish. Oh, I can't forget that. It's like, yeah, like it's a little frustrating dealing with an enemy that, like, I mean, does what they're supposed to do. You're a sniper, you're supposed to be able to, like, oh, there's somebody and headshot them, but if you're playing a video game, you don't want it to be that good. Or maybe you do. Some people do, like, crazy challenge. But it could be a little bit frustrating because it feels like trial and error, dice roll. Right. Okay, red chimney. That's how I taught myself to be able to start finding this. This whole segment on higher difficulties is just a pain. I feel like I'd want to play original Resident Evil 4 on harder difficulties, but I don't know if I want to play modern Resident Evil on harder difficulties because there's something about the games that frustrate me.
Well then, feel free to peruse.
Am I sure that I can't do this right now?
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee. Little and often fills the purse, as they say.
Do I want to upgrade anything? Yeah, but we're just so close to Heisenberg. This isn't that much money,
One moment, please.
they are expensive.
Have a wonderful adventure.
Do I want to have a sniper rifle, or do I want to prioritize? I don't want to, like, just run through this segment, because sometimes I'll do it, because you can just skip all the combat, but I do that whenever I'm in speed run mode. Whenever, like, alright, it's my third time streaming it, let's just go fast and have fun. I want to actually, like, experience the game properly, so we're not going to do that. Can I make... Sure. It's going to give us more ammo, but still, I just want to be topped off. Alright, we're going here. There we go. It's comical. Guy looks like Fat Buddha. Is Buddha normally a thin queen? Think it's the game design in general. Original RE4 is tight, but Village, it works sometimes well, but not tight, and it's so evident on higher difficulties. Original RE4, though, is great and fun and professional. I feel like a lot of it has to do with, like, unreliable headshots, that it doesn't guaranteed stagger. Like, I'm okay. I don't need a game to guarantee a head explosion if you hit them in the head, but I do prefer staggering. I think it is not too bad. I think RE4 Remake was worse about staggering than this game. Alright. Anything here? Ooh, whoa. I think it's just a money drop. Surprised they actually let me get that. Alright. Let me lock in a little bit. I don't think I've had too many deaths this session. And I think, funny enough, it was more at the beginning. Surprised there isn't more happening right now. I thought there was like a few enemies out here. Oh, here we go. I don't know what I was thinking. I actually tried to block. It's like I see archers. It's like I did a flick shot, or I tried to, and then my brain just was too slow to realize that I wasn't actually aiming right. Nope, it's not close enough to him. One thing is, it's like aiming at these fast enemies. Ganados in original Resident Evil 4 are actually slower, but they're so fast in this. So it makes them kind of frustrating to deal with. Need to heal. I don't want that archer to get a little shot on me. Are you gonna drop down? Can you? Or am I too far away from your territory? They just deactivate. Man, they do that a lot in this game, huh? It's like, I know it's like to prevent, you know, they don't want the enemies to be able to follow you, like, to the Duke's area, so they have limitations built on them, but man. That's cool, so he can literally adapt from being an archer to, like, just a regular guy. Could Ganados in original RE4 do that? Like, if somebody's an archer... No, oh wait, they would just have infinite they would have infinite arrows. Wait, no, you can get their weapons off of them, though. I'm trying to remember. Shotgun ammo. Not utilizing these free barrels. It's because I'm being too passive. If I was being more aggressive and, like, running and, like, baiting them near the barrels, I'd be utilizing this and conserving ammo more. But sometimes, I don't know, I just, like, act instinctively, which is unintelligent.
How do I get this door open?
Shut the fuck up. God damn it. How do I get this door open? It's like a puzzle or something. Fuck off. Maybe some playtesters thought it was just part of the scenery. Thank God for this. Wait a minute, that card. Handgun ammo. Okay. His hand looks like rubber. More? For me? You two kinds, come here. What the heck? Everybody come over here. Stop fucking roaring. It's you in the back. Run over here. Alright, good enough. Whoa. I thought he was sprinting at me. Wait. Yo! It's like I decided to run past them by blocking, and thus they can't stagger me too badly. Man, I'm so glad I started utilizing the block. That's it? Are more gonna come? Wait. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, I can't allow a problem to develop. Get off of me! Get off of me! Ah, I wasted that. Don't fucking reset! Yes! Yes! Easy. Now will I never wave start when I hit the other lever? La 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 la. Technically, I think we also need to fight a what do you call it? An Axeman guy, but I don't remember if that's before or after Heisenberg. There's multiple too. Now, am I gonna run all the way to the Duke again? Well... do I really need to do that? Call me. Hold on. She's looking at me. It means she wants to be let out. I'll free you. You don't want to be trapped in here? Not with me? Not with me? You Okay, I've returned. Where is my glue? There it is. Okay. Hi, Watson. Hello. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to return because it's going to be... No! Why do I do that? I don't need to do it right now. Like, what am I going to do at the Duke? I feel comfortable. I think it's because I want to save, scum. I don't need to do it because you have fucking autosaves. Shotgun's pretty good for this section because it's just a bunch of guys in my way. Okay. Stronghold, I think it says. I'm kind of covering it. Go, men. Oh. Oh, does it immediately open into it? I might be misremembering the layout. Explosive rounds. Oh, wait. It's just the calm before the storm. Before I go and save, let me make sure that there's no, like, ammo just kind of, like, here, nearby. And if I recall, I think we're almost flat out done with werewolves. Almost. No, we're not, because the Chris Call of Duty section, I remember now. Okay, so there's still a little bit left. What's my plan? Not having any sniper ammo is not a great thing. I can't even make much. Kind of a waste. Pipe bombs, I should maybe start doing that if I can group them. And then there should be barrels that are around, if I recall.
This must be their den.
Sorry, I need to start gathering them. Shit, I wasn't trying to fall off. I need them in a group. Everybody? Mina? Everybody gather? Wait. Sorry. I think there was, like, balling behind me. I got scared. So I'm like, shit, I need to react before I get hit. Because I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye, like one just was about to hit me. The fact that they can do that is bullshit. Take this. Shit, I'm so determined to group them up and use that my brain is not registering that there's not enough enemies to justify it. I need to just go to the pistol. Nope. Shh. Did it interrupt my... What's my health at? Okay, it's not great. Nope! I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, wait, do I want to reload or do I want to block? Or do I want to switch weapons? Nice try. Anyone else? No, not. I want that. Damn it! I kept trying to hit this and it wasn't coming out. Up! Am I crazy? Uh-oh. Damn it, I need to have that increase. No, I have the increased run-in speed upgrade. So, normally when I'm dealing with all these enemies, I'm not just like camping down here, kind of protected in a way. It's like I'm thinking like, do I want to run? But he guarantees that he gets me in the back, which is actually kind of cool that you get punished for just retreating. It's a little bit too easy right now doing it this way. But I kind of accidentally fell down here. Oh, but do they infinitely? I don't think they do. But I remember when I played this before, it kind of felt endless. And so if things feel endless, it makes you think like, oh, the game's punishing me for sticking around and not progressing. But I think it's not quite that way. There's just a lot. But yeah, like literally luring them all down to me makes it too easy because I can have my back pins and they can't do this. How many shots did I just miss? It's just sad! It's sad! I know the pipe bombs. I'm choosing not to use them. Because I don't really feel the need. It's like I thought I switched to my shotgun. I keep switching accidentally. Get my shotgun out. Reload. Shielding interrupts my damn reloading. I don't want to keep passively fighting like this. It's boring. And I'm also running out of ammo. Damn it, that's money. I don't have the health to balance this, though. They actually got a little hit on me. It's like I can play this part defensively. Yeah, there's too many enemies. I don't want to lose all of my ammo.
Okay, big guy.
Hold on, now I want to use the pipe bomb. This is enough for enemies to justify it. What? Damn it! They got a fucking combo. Need a melee weapon? Well, we kinda got the knife. Yeah, I'm just not going to be passive because that part's too boring, just waiting down there, especially with how many there are. I feel like it kind of wants to encourage you to fight as much as you need and to just get to the point. I think we have to hit some lever, if I recall. It's like if they truly want a piece of me, they'll come to me. It just sucks because I miss out on the money, but I don't got a shit for it. I don't got enough stuff for it. No swipe for you. Not this time. Almost fell down again.
Okay. Hey, big guy.
I don't think I can open this yet. Oh, wait, I can. And then they reset. I don't think they can actually follow me in here. It's like, I really do want to fight them and get more stuff. I can maybe go and scout for resources, but I gotta think of, like, the later game, too. I want to make sure I have enough shit for everything. Resources to craft, etc. I don't think this section's done yet. It can't be. No more? I don't feel like I killed enough enemies that matched up to what we did the first attempt. Or is it based on, like, if I drop down there? Maybe. Yeah, there's gotta be a bunch of shit still. So let's go and scout around. I remember this section being longer. I remember there being, like, a lever or something. I must be confusing it with another thing. That... And then let's go this way. They didn't patch this. Am I crazy? There we go. I think that... Is that it? Alright. I don't think that's everything, though. I don't know if I... Ooh! What is going on with them? Why are they activated now? Wait. Oh. I saw yellow, so I'm like, oh, barrel? No. Is there anything down here? Oh! Wait. No. Okay. I thought about saving, but there's probably going to be a save nearby. Even the Duke might even be nearby. Yeah, we're fighting a boss, I think. That's not going to show me the map. I'd be able to recognize by the layout. Alright. Here's your Callisto scary moment. Flashbang. I want to get him while he's kind of like doing his beginning roar before he's like on my ass. Because I want to try to get a headshot, so I'm going to just use this first. It's a no-brainer. Music here is kind of cool. Oh, thank God it's over. Wouldn't want to enjoy that. Alright. Wait, can I...
That's not good.
I don't think I made the most of that. Oh, he's still just roaring. I don't think he was close enough to get affected by that. That is so unfortunate. Or maybe I did get him. Okay, I have enough health, too. What the fuck? the bomb went off and it didn't stagger him or interrupt that. I mean, fine, whatever we need to make him formidable. I guess that can work out. Did that actually work? I think it wasn't close enough. That must be it. It just wasn't close enough. Oh, he's really on my ass. You ever get confused? What weapon? Okay. Don't summon. What? Whoa! No! Don't activate it! Oh my god. What? Come over here. Did I use up all of this ammo? No. Come over here. Literally. Now. Okay. Let's use a... Do I have any more pipe bombs? Or did I already waste them all? Okay, I did. Fuck. How about one of these? Dead. Easy, 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 easy. He was probably already dead before I used the shotgun shell, so I might have wasted that. I don't remember him ever picking these up and doing that. That monster roar freaked me out. Was making a Twitch game, and I have a joke monster that has a roar, and I was like, why is this spawning? Does it sound kind of like that? Alright, so we have 5,000 mediocre-looking gems. Can I knife that? No, it's too far. Where'd it go? Here we go. Can I? Just a little bit out of reach. Also, all the texture popping that I keep noticing, or yeah. It's like where it's the low fidelity textures and then it turns into the high fidelity textures if you look at it too long. I think I probably wouldn't be dealing with that as much if I were playing this on PS5. Anything else? Ooh. Alright, perfect. Because you have a dinosaur roar. Don't know if I'm going to keep the monster. I just made it to troll my friends. Is it cool? If it's a dinosaur, then I like it. Hello, Ethan Winter. Look at how cool she looks. So diva. I can't even imagine how many people have cosplayed her.
You're the real deal, Ethan. Well done.
Quit hiding, asshole. I'm not letting you get out of this.
Cool your jets. Just a little bit more, and you're all wrapped up. I'll lend you a hand. So in exchange...
In exchange what?
First of all, come to me. Put all the flasks in the altar, and I'm sure you'll figure the rest out. See you, Ethan.
God damn it.
Am I on a ride? Or am I allowed to drive freely? Oh, right. Very generous when designing this. I don't feel like I'm gonna get stuck easily. I don't remember. Was this a whole section with multiple stops? Is that gray section mean anything? I'm worried it could. I'm paranoid. I don't remember, because I do miss things here and there. Wait. I think, am I just returning? Never mind. I won't worry about it. It's probably nothing. Anything for me? I was talking about specifically a thing on the map. I just wanted to know what this, like, little section is, but it's probably nothing. I wasn't trying to figure out, like, where to go. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just go here. I think. Unless I did go backwards. But I just want to make sure I get all the shit. Here we go. Check this out. New area. Okay. Cadeau implantation notes. Subjects 174 and 181. Subjects Mihai M. Characteristics 21 male silversmith, scars from pneumonia. Yeah, this is supposed to be isn't this supposed to be Heisenberg? Low affinity, Cadeau failed to grow. Another transformation, drop in cognition. Another lichen, sent to pasture. Bernadette B. Characteristics 21, female, no occupation, no history of illness, results death. Alcina Dimitrescu. Characteristics 44, female, noble descendant, not from the village. Hereditary blood disease, results very high affinity, no loss of cognition. Arbitrarily able to control body transformation. Applied cognitive control procedures, sent for observation. So if this is supposed to be... Is Heisenberg supposed to be only 21? Well, hold on. Yeah, because it says he's basically another lichen, right? If this is him... Let me double check. Heisenberg Mihai. Is that his real name? Not to specify Resident Evil. Maybe he's not related to that guy. God, I fucking hate, like, fandom or whatever it's called. Mihai. Maybe it's unrelated. Because I was thinking, like, oh, well, does, like, Dimitrescu not know he can control metal? Or maybe she does. Is it Moreau? Because how can it be Moreau if it says another lichen? Right? Like, he doesn't really have, lichen traits. He's a fish guy. Moreau doesn't have, like, lichen in him. Unless it's not... Unless they use the term differently in this. They're always in the prison areas. Okay, so this is the dead end. No, there's still stuff down here. Okay, hold on. I just don't want it to be a gem. I don't want it to be like a little tiny gem. I want it to be... like resources. Anything here? Oh! Photo of a phantom fish. Wait. I think I already got it, right? Is it gonna let me observe it? I think I already got this. Yeah, I think that's why it didn't let me observe it, like, once I picked it up. Mihai is some guy that was thought to be a superhuman candidate back in 1958, but he didn't pass, so he came close to being one of the lords. Okay, so they're just, for realistic purposes, here's some of the lords, but here's like a random guy who ended up not making the cut, rather than one little paper talking about all 4 lords. Alright, we read that. Here we go. Yes! But I looked on the wiki, and it doesn't seem that Heisenberg has anything to do with that guy. It would have been weird because Heisenberg does not look like he's 21. I mean, you could be, I guess. And then again, if you're a BOW, like, your aging can probably happen pretty quick. Like, anything can happen. Okay. So we're back in town. I have to go to Heisenberg's factory. I don't remember how to get there, but I'm going to assume that the Duke is just going to have something to say. No, I don't want to go that way. Is that something for me to fight? Did you think I was scared? No, I want to fight. I'm thinking, if that's an axe guy, let me at him. Give me money. Okay, I think this is it. There we go. Was there ever any canon that talked about Jill staying young because of that? I thought that was just Capcom not wanting to have their women age like normal.
As you wish.
So really have no fish. Does that mean that I won't be able to finish this, like, this playthrough? I mean, that's possible, I guess.
Securing goods is more important than anything. Anything, my friend.
I don't think I'm going to find... Oh, this. When did Claire become a hag? Show me a photo of Claire with a ton of wrinkles.
Your coin.
Even if we're not talking about being infected, Claire doesn't ever really look like she got old or anything like that. Revelations 2? I don't remember her looking particularly ancient. Yeah, she still looks youthful. Is that a hag to you? I mean, if you want to imply it makes her look 30, sure, I guess. I don't know how old she's supposed to be in the timeline, but I don't know. She still looks Capcom young to me. I never heard anything. I mean, I haven't really kept up with the, like, lore files and lore whatever books talking about, like, if Jill has the youth virus. If there's a paragraph section that says, thanks to the injection or whatever Wesker gave her in Resident Evil 5, now she noticeably never ages. I just don't remember hearing anything about that. It's not kidly anymore. I mean, I think we know what I'm kind of trying to refer to. Like, if we're making these characters, which, how old are they supposed to be now? In their 40s or something? I mean, this is a very, very, very youthful 40-year-old looking girl. But my point stands. I don't think any virus stuff has anything to do with anything. I think they just don't want to give Claire and Jill wrinkles because they don't want them to. They've given a character wrinkles, but it was like a president lady. That's like a new character in what's it called? Damnation? But she was a new character, so she was created with wrinkles in mind. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that he doesn't have
Well
a
then,
thing.
feel free to peruse.
Disinfectant. God, it's so tempting to get this.
This is all an investment. Thank
So he doesn't have anything
for
to
your
tell me.
patronage.
Did I actually go the wrong way? Oh. Well, it's fish that I need, not chicken. So do I really want to bother with this? It's like, not really. Alright. I can't think of any other place to go, and this is obviously related to Heisenberg, so I'm just going to keep going this way again. I must have taken the wrong turn, and I don't remember... Wait. No. It was like a grave cemetery thing. Here? I'll just go back that way and go down the ladder, right? I don't remember how to get to Heisenberg. Abandoned mine. Oh. There's like a place in town that has water. That's supposed to be different now, I think. No, let me out. Let me out. I don't want to go on the boat anymore. Let me explore the village again. But I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some encounter with water. Right? Or am I mixing stuff up? Your cat is snoring? My cats are... Actually, I have one cat that has a very, very nasally snore. Where's the, area of town that's kind of... Oh, here. This... Actually, this way. Is this really all... where I'm supposed to go then? It's like, alright. How did I ever figure this out before? You know what time it is. Well, do I have any magnum ammo? I can't make any. Would make it too easy, right? So... Can't see him very well. There he is. And now he resets and then lather, rinse, repeat. It's like, I could try fighting it, like, legitimately. Right? If I wanted to. Oh! Hi, Blue! Thank you for the raid! We're fighting this easily exploitable enemy. But I might finally take a hit. I fucked up. I might actually take a hit. You wanted some excitement? Thank you for the raid. What were you guys doing? We're playing Resident Evil Village. This is like my 4th time playing. Whoa. Uh-oh. Was I low? I don't know. Man, how much health does this guy have? I hope I'm not shooting flashbangs. What do I have right now in it? I can't tell. Anyway. Alright, let's go back to where we were going. Yeah, I've played this off stream a few times, but this is my first time like actually streaming my playthrough. Wanted to play it, enjoy it, but also kind of like critique it where it's warranted and compliment it where it's warranted. Because it's an interesting game to talk about. Like that enemy that's pretty easily exploitable by just like, if you just go inside a house, he's so quick to reset, like too quick to reset. You to play the new Resident Evils, only played... Do you mean to play the old Resident Evils? I don't want to go this way, but let me see. Is there anything on this path? Nope. Wait. What's this path? Oh, I guess I'm getting confused. So you've only played... Oh, okay, so you're saying you've only played from 5 to 8, right? I mostly play the old ones, but I like to play some of the new ones, too. They're mixed bags, but, I mean, I still enjoy them. Enough. I don't know if I could ever stream RE3 Remake, though, because I hate that game so much. Like, the game doesn't want me to go this way near the water, but I remember this being relevant. Maybe I'm thinking of the first time we returned to this area, and I'm mixing it up with something that we do now. Why can't I remember Heisenberg spot? But it doesn't want me to go here. It's telling me to go this way, so alright. He's flirting with me. Wait, now that I'm here... There should be... Yes, there's a little item somewhere here. Here we go. Shit, I've been finding so many lockpicks. I've been actually pretty good about finding them all. But I don't find the drawers where they go. Only played 1 to 4. Okay. I was confused because the first thing that you said is you said that you need to play the new Resident Evils, but you've only played the remakes. Oh, I understand now. I understand. So, you've played old Resident Evil? Wait, I don't understand. You've played old Resident Evil, but you haven't played, like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? But you've played the remakes? Never mind. I have to find Heisenberg. I don't know what to do. Also, I gotta keep an eye on the timer. I have to get off at 9. Hi, Golden. How are you? Maybe there was, like, a gate that I forgot to open. I did talk to the Duke, and he didn't tell me anything. That's why I ran back to him to begin with. I was kind of surprised. No, you're good, you're good. But because I'm confused, so like of Resident Evil games that you haven't played, what in particular do you kind of want to play first? Yeah, I'm doing Fear and Hunger with Robin Chan. Well, I don't always want backseating, and you do it so much. Start in 5? 5 would be good. 5's actually a good co-op game. It gets a lot of flack because it's not a great Resident Evil. Like, tonally, it's not great. Visuals, it's not great. But it's still really solid. I know what you're saying. I'm gonna take a break. Hello? Okay, so Na said they talk about giving Jill eye bags and some light markings in the making of Death Island, which contradicts the she doesn't age because virus article. Though they probably just made her look young because RE3 Remake had just come out. I mean, I've saw Death Islands. They don't exactly try to make her look 40. I don't think I'm wrong in that, like, not all video games, obviously, but I'm pretty sure, they don't want to lose that youthful appeal of the Resident Evil girls. Guys, they don't care as much. They'll age them a bit, more extensively or noticeably. But the girls, they always want them to be, like, young and pretty, and I don't have an issue with that. But, Jill doesn't look particularly, like, elderly, exactly. Like, I'm not saying that they never add, like, very subtle ways to try to make the characters look older, but they're never going to commit and go too hard about it. Because they want, you know, people to be interested in their beautiful Resident Evil girls. Capcom is really funny because they keep aging their characters but refuse to just have them be older. I feel like an easy way to solve that problem is to just stop using Jill and Claire all the time and make a new character. I mean, they have with 7 and 8, they were making new characters, which is cool. But I feel like Resident Evil as a series would be a lot better off if they just eventually get to a point where they close the story with Jill, Claire, Chris, Leon, etc., and just do new cast and do new stories, etc. that don't have to be attached to Raccoon City or Umbrella. Would you say that they have attachment issues? Also, hi, Kaden. How are you? Alright, so we're gonna go to the Duke. I'd still say they age the guys in a way that's conventionally attractive. They do, definitely. But some people do just age better naturally, too. Depends on, like, I guess genetics, how well you take care of yourself, maybe plastic surgery. Which, hey, maybe Chris wants to do plastic surgery, and that's just fine. Did I save already? If they want to reuse them, they can always do prequels. Oh, God. Well... Revelations was a prequel, technically. So they've definitely done prequels before. I guess they could do it again. See all that texture popping? It happens so much.
What was that?
Nothing stopping them being like, here's a game set in 2002 or something. To be honest, I'd rather it be to be honest, it'd be rather nostalgic. What? Maybe. But then I would notice if they fucked up any technology that wasn't, like, correctly done. You think we could finish the Heisenberg section before having to switch to the collab? For the record, for YouTube, by the way, I'll say it again whenever it comes time, but I'll end up ending the YouTube stream, switching out the thumbnail, and then restarting back up. Just to kind of keep things separate, like by game.
What's going on?
What's going on? This makes me think of, like, RE1 Jill. But Chris is so innocent sounding. To be honest, if I'd been through what Chris and Leon had, I'd be keeping in top shape too. Definitely, because they're still in the fields of needing that. They're still, like, you know, military, etc. I think Leon's Secret Service or something. Like bodyguard type stuff. Bring back Jake. Honestly, Jake, I kind of like him. But it is silly, like, oh shit, Wesker's gone. We need to create some flimsy connections so we can say, hey, remember Wesker? Alright, we'll give him a petri dish son or whatever it was supposed to be. I thought there was something that was in the middle of me that I was running around. Hold on, let's look at that umbrella logo. It's so silly. Don't like Jake on the principle of him having a kid. Wesker having a kid? Doesn't add up. But maybe he can get Henry. Or if it's Petri Dish. Hello, Krimiko. How are you? Here we go.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine.
She, my
Just get your ass
daughter,
across the bridge.
is not a fucking it, bro. Adult Sherry, she's definitely cute, but I thought it was silly, like, oh, we gotta get her in this story, and she's an agent now, too.
Welcome.
But she's very sweet, nice voice actor, cute design.
But I suppose you survived worse back in America, hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
What are you planning?
It's an ultimatum, though, which may as well be. Okay, I can't go this way. Old theories where people thought she was Ashley. I might have seen those. But I feel like for Resident Evil 6, I didn't do a ton of research before I ended up getting it, so I didn't see too much speculation or too much information about the game at all. This
What
painting
the
again.
hell? Mia?
Truth hurts, don't it? Let me guess. You're thinking, take me out like the others, and then he gets to go and save Rose, right?
I'm healing my daughter.
Look, you got this all wrong. Let me tell you. Shut your fucking hole!
They should bring back Ashley, make her a badass too. Is she the president yet? Don't make her the president.
Listen, Ethan, you're being played.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
I said sit! Lady, supersized bitch.
Surprised they
Ugly
never
ass psycho.
made just a whole Wesker
And I'm
spin-off
on a
game.
freak. Don't you get it?
Weirdly in concept, the spin-off games they did want to do tended to be kind of interesting. They would just still fuck it up. Like, Operation Raccoon City in concept's not a terrible idea. Like, oh, it's a kind of a prequel game where it's set during Raccoon City, and it's about Umbrella agents trying to do a cover-up job. That's kind of cool, but it didn't play very good. It's kind of ugly in a way. The characters you play as are kind of cringe core. I like the cringe, but it could have been cooler. Or like Dead Aim, you know, that's pretty cool. Like it's a separate little side contained story taking place on a ship, but they fucked up by it's kind of short. It's a bit budget. It's a Leon and Ada clone situation. You know,
It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to
Miranda.
be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak! I swear to God! You and me, Ethan.
He kind of looks like the king of Rohan.
Together, we can go save Rose, and then we can use her to grind Miranda into paste.
My daughter is not a weapon. Fuck you!
You have one guy that's like, I'll help you, like, heal her, bro. I do want to, like, use her for mass destruction later, but, like, Ethan should literally... Okay, sure thing, man. Hey, Parker. How are you? This is a cool moment where he, like, kicks me and I'm about to fall off.
Last chance. You don't want to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
Your funeral.
Just, yeah, temporary alliance.
Damn it!
I love it. Like, what was the plan, Heisenberg? Like, what is this?
A dead end.
Shouldn't be a dead end. There's supposed to be something. Here we go.
Damn
Whee!
What was that thing?
Names of our friends.
Thank you for the follow. The villains in this game were so good. Exactly. They were fantastic. They understood some of the appeal of Resident Evil 4. I wish that Resident Evil 4 remake understood that. But it is what it is. There's your Resident Evil 4 remake. That's all we're ever gonna get. Granted, I know it did some things that are interesting. It's not like the game was a disaster or anything. Hated what? The villains in this game? I somewhat love the original Resident Evil. What do you mean? You don't like Resident Evil 1 that much? That's my favorite. That's a shame. I like old Resident Evil the most. All of them are good? Is that so? Never really liked Resident Evil 4, more of a survival purist. So then you're kind of like the old school, like more militant old school fans of like Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, and don't like the series direction with 4 and beyond. I used to kind of be in that boat. Like, I went through a period where I really, really started resenting RE4 in like a hindsight kind of way. But I really like it as an arcadey action game. It's too good at what it wants to be that I ended up kind of like chilling out. But ultimately, I do kind of feel bad that Resident Evil has never been the same ever since. Even when they do these remakes or when they make new games that are in the vein of old Resident Evil, it's not... It's like they're holding back still. Like, they don't want to fully be exactly like them. And I don't just mean, like, the obvious tank controller fixed camera. I mean other things, too. Like, level design, density, etc. And then, you know, they insert modern game design stuff. And I just... it's frustrating. What was I gonna say? Or fucking up the atmosphere. Like, atmosphere isn't good in Resident Evil anymore, which kind of bums me out. So even when they get close, It's not quite there. Now this is a really cool part. I love this of the game. Right here. See, that's fucking
This place is messed
cool.
up. I've got to get upstairs.
Like, that's a great first view. Like, is that not the sickest shit you guys have ever seen? Just great art direction in this game, man. I really do like that this game is like... It's like remaking RE4, but it's also clearly doing its own thing. So when I first play the original Resident Evil games, I get jump scared easily. Yeah, in general, I would say that if you... When you first start playing, like, horror games, the first few that you play are gonna be, like, way scarier and intense. For a lot of people, I think. Some people, maybe their first horror game never scared them, but for me, early Resident Evil were my first, like, real horror games, and I was scared to death of them. It's all good, Machina. I mean, if I were to be real, because I try not to say things, I usually can pick up on, like, quote, clever or subtle backseating, and I don't really appreciate it a lot of the time. Or mentions of, like, she sure hates backseating, laugh, cry emoji. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do prefer, like asking permission. That's all. Like, hey, Pumpkin, you seem like you're struggling here. I know you've played this before, but do you want a hint? It's like, I would probably maybe say yes after a certain point. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to, like, crack down on people, which is usually why I don't really say anything very often, if that makes sense. What is this supposed to be? Are you eating this? Yeah, he's looking at me like, yeah, I'm eating that. Can I have some? No, I'm starving. Really like at Village, mostly for the atmosphere. I feel like it doesn't go hard enough. Like, imagine being in an area like this and hearing, like, let me pull up an example of Resident Evil atmospheric music I really like. I would want to play, like, maybe something from Resident Evil 2, but Resident Evil 2 wouldn't fit here, so if I were to go, like, Resident Evil 1 Remake OST. I'll even play it while we're playing a little bit. Let me pick a song that, can loop. Something that would fit here. Do I want to do, like, Unclean Kitchen? I don't know about that. Let me listen to this. And I'm not gonna mute. Can you hear me okay? I kind of brought up the YouTube audio a bit, but basically, like, wait, can you hear me first before I continue on my tangent? Okay, so basically, I didn't turn down the soundscape ambience. You can still hear everything, but imagine going through the game and hearing a music like this. It's on the ambient side, but it's very textured with a lot of personality to it. It just sounds good to me. Hold on, let me make sure that this is looping. This is, man, I should start playing it this way from now on. But it doesn't take away anything. And you would still be able to hear, like, I could hear his voice if a zombie or an enemy started grunting and coming at me, like audio cues, like, oh, if you pay attention, you could hear that there's an enemy around the corner. You could still hear them with the music playing. But for some reason, modern Resident Evil doesn't think that you should do this. And if they do have music, they do it like this. Like, I turned it down really low, where you can barely hear it. And then imagine it fades away in about a minute. And that's my tangent. So I'm gonna bring this back up. Let me know if I need to have it be a little bit louder. But if anybody tries to argue, like, no, you don't want to have music because then you can't hear the enemies, it's like, I don't think that's legit. I think it just, you have to mix it well.
Shall I choose something for you?
What was that? Shall I?
Please do take a look at my new
Don't
stock.
try to sound seductive now. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna find the missing piece to this, so I'm gonna sell it.
Oh, you've brought in something special.
He just came. What? Yes. Classic RE did things like put in faint zombie groans and footsteps in the distance. Oh, wait. I remember Capcom got in trouble for this part because that Frankenstein's Army movie called plagiarism. I think he has a point. Because if you look at the comparisons, it's, Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I froze for a second. I think Capcom did kind of rip it off. Because Capcom's done stuff like that before. Like, for example, during RE1 Remake and RE4 period, like that kind of era, they did kind of take textures from a source and didn't, like, credit. And they ended up dealing with a lawsuit kind of recently over it. I guess, like, the person who, like, made those textures, took the photographs, etc. that Capcom used, kind of finally found out about it, and they're like, wait, what the fuck? You never paid me for this. You never credited me. You never did anything, so. But aside that, yeah, Resident Evil, like I said, if there was an, you would be able to hear if enemies are nearby, and I still think that you can still do that with modern Resident Evil.
Welcome, Ethan.
Also gotta say, I'm glad RE has taken a break recently. It was getting very annualized and some of it was suffering for it. Exactly. Like, if they had treated Resident Evil 3 with more respect and not been so quick to pump it out, we would have had a better Resident Evil 3. But instead, we're just stuck with what we're stuck with forever. Huh? Aren't we supposed to have more weapons by now? I thought we do. Maybe halfway in this.
Finished? Are you sure you have everything?
But we're not going to be able to do too much because I do gotta prep for a collab with Robin Chan. Sure, what do you want to suggest? What's up? He is, but I looked.
Well then, feel free to peruse.
What do you mean? What new ones? Because that's why I went to him. I was hoping there would be... Oh, Duke, okay, I need to turn the volume down. He keeps talking. Oh, does he only sell them here? Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. This is only for upgrading what I already have. That's what was confusing me. Because I'm thinking, like, something's not right. He's supposed to be selling shit. Thank you. Thank you. I even remember noticing this, but I didn't want it at the time. What sort of Resident Evil do you think is the best in terms of composition? Resident Evil music is kind of like... it's complex leaning ambience, but if we're talking about like composition in a technical sense, I can't say. I feel like I have a kind of, what's the term? Surface level understanding of music. But if we were to say like what I think is the most interesting soundtrack, I mean, my favorite is RE1 Remake, and RE1 Remake, which is basically working with the original tracks that were made for original Resident Evil 1. But RE2 soundtrack is fantastic as well. Very inspired by Terminator. Oh! I don't know if it's fair, because it's technically remaking a bunch of Resident Evil music, but Darkside Chronicles, the rail shooter game for the Wii, it was doing a lot of remakes of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil Code Veronica soundtracks, and they were done very beautifully. Umbrella Chronicles also has a really, really good soundtrack. Hold on, let me lock in a little bit. There's only... Actually, I think we're just going to be in a just chat in for a bit. I'll decide what weapon I want to buy, but basically, I'm going to have to do the collab with Robin so soon from now that I might as well not, like, progress. This is probably shit that I got because I ordered the special edition where you pay $10 more. This is the old shotgun that I had initially. Let me lock in a bit. Sorry if I'm neglecting you guys. It must be done. He doesn't give you another Magnum, and he doesn't give you another rifle. I remember the thing about the rifle, but I wasn't sure about the Magnum. Darkside Chronicles is great. It's weird how Umbrella Chronicles is better than Darkside Chronicles in some ways and worse than others. Like, Umbrella Chronicles was a little bit better about getting to the point. Like, it still was a little bit cinematic in ways, but its issue was it felt like it wasn't polished as much as Darkside Chronicles was. But then Darkside Chronicles stalls way more with its cinematic stuff. The shaky cam was so relentless, but it felt better in terms of, like, headshots, etc. What do I want to buy? Do I want to buy a machine gun? I don't know if I ever have. Wait. Oh, it's shotgun. It looks like a machine gun to me because of the magazine type. So this is shotgun, and this is 1160.
This is all an investment, even.
Ah, shit. That's way better. Is that the only shotgun?
You have 3 options. Sell things off, throw them away, or buy a bigger bag.
I already bought a big bag, sir. Let's move this over here. No! No, 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 no. I have to press X. Yes.
Oh, excellent choice.
Oh. So this is a little machine. Oh, it's a handgun. Okay, its base damage is 600. Fuck. What? Huh? Am I saying right?
Used to be alive.
He's... Machine pistol. This means it's automatic, right? Are you able to turn that off? I feel like I'm right, Machina? It's an automatic. So, I mean, you can still kind of try to control an automatic, sort of.
Looking forward to testing it out.
Okay. Unfortunately, because I bought 2 big, expensive guns, it'll mean that I won't be able to just easily upgrade them as much as I'd like. Hold on. Wait, let's solve the shitty ones now.
Till next we meet.
Shortcut. That'll be here now. And then I got my new super awesome pistol. Okay.
As you wish.
Never hold on to your old weapons. Okay. Because the
Securing
stats
goods
are
is
just
more
so
important than
blatantly,
anything.
like,
Anything.
astronomically better. Can't sell that, though. Oh, wait. I have to sell it from here. It's my current shotgun. This is my new awesome shotgun. This is my old shitty pistol.
I suppose you'd call this a farewell to arms.
1900. It's like, this is so strong. And I'm gonna have more ammo for this than I'm typically gonna have for this. I think intentionally you're never able to craft Magnum ammo because that would make the game too strong. Or you'd make you too strong. Make the game
Names
weak.
of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. Let's upgrade that.
One moment, please.
No reason to upgrade and lose all of my money in one go. This is kind of cheap. Let's do this, and then this will be the last thing that I do for like this, I think. I think I like where we're leaving off.
Good day then.
Okay, now let's save. When you do New Game Plus, you can buy the ability to make Magnum ammo. Okay, that would make sense. Now let me see. Robin, are you around? Just want to say I appreciate that you manually adjust inventory. Only real ones do that. Do you even have the option to do auto sort? Like, sometimes I'll do it, but it's kind of fun to do it myself. Is it hidden in this button? What does this do? Did I do it? Oh, I think it stacks the items if, like, they're able to mix together. If that makes sense. I think in Resident Evil 4 Remake, you're able to do an auto sort. But it's fun to do it yourself. This inventory, or this HUD style, it's kind of cool because, oh, look, it's got the silhouette of a suitcase and everything, but it's that boring black and white. It doesn't have, like, the fun art direction that RE4 Remake's inventory had. I think that RE4 Remake's inventory is, like, slightly better than this. I think it was a little bit more detailed and colorful. Do you have the biggest bag? I do. Although I might be late to responding to that. I'd love to see some kind of evolution in rail shooter games. I love them so much, but I feel like they're all locked to older consoles and arcades. Did Switch ever have the capability to use the Wii sensor? Wii and Wii U sensor? Because as long as you have the sensor and motion controls, I mean, you could do rail shooters. It does not have... Okay, that's unfortunate then. Because that was awesome. Rail shooters are really fun. Being able to play them in your house on the Wii, I loved that. The Dead Space one is really fun. Alright, I'll worry about doing this later. Did Robin respond? I don't know if Robin's around. Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever played a single House of the Dead game. So I guess we're quitting, and then I'll wait. Let's go back to... Sorry, I didn't mean to blast your ears. I don't know where I want to start with House of the Dead. I hear good things. I know that there was apparently a really recent one that wasn't that great. Is the IP even in the West hardly? I don't really feel like I hear about it much. It feels so underground. I do have a Dreamcast, although I guess I would be playing it for stream in a different way, but I'd have to use a controller, right? Or is it just like, are you telling me to play on my physical Dreamcast with like motion light gun? I've actually never really used a light gun except on like Wii. I have dead aim and you're able to use a light gun for that, but I've never had that for like the PS2. Yeah, I'll bring the ghosties out because this is gonna be like segueing into another stream technically. Oh, Robin's typing. I'll probably do an intermission to install the mod. I should have done it like sooner, but I needed to kind of lock in a little bit. And also I need somebody else to do it for me. So what I'm gonna do for those who are watching on YouTube, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream, but I'm gonna start it back up. So you might have to refresh a little bit. So I'm about to do